Hello there, the internet. Believe it or not, on Friday morning, I got a phone call from one of my subscribers on YouTube saying, "Ant, it's been over 2 weeks since you posted a video. What's going on? You've been posting them prior to that, at least once a week, maybe even two a week." And the truth is, I've just been really busy. There's been loads of security work on, and then yesterday it marked my return home from a weekend trip to Kent with Danny, Alara, the family, to celebrate Emma's 30th. Happy birthday, Emma. But now, yeah, it's back to work. I've just posted all of the orders from the weekend. I picked up a couple of things from the charity shop whilst I was here. That wasn't supposed to happen, so I didn't film it. I just kind of went in there, had a little look. But now it's time to go to the trade outlet and restock, because I'm about £2,000 short of having 10k of holding stock, which is the number I like to have. It's a good number. It's a good working number for me. It sees a good turnover in stock getting sold. So to the trade outlet, let's see what I can get, pick up. I'm not going to spend £2,000. I'm not going to spend anything close to £2,000 if I'm honest, but let's see what I do pick up. It's been slim pickings the past couple of times that I've been there, but let's take a look. Let's see what happens. So buckle up, it's off to Warrington. eBay. So 2 hours, almost £300 and a car boot full later, I'm done at the trade outlet. Well, what have I got? What's it going to resell for? Let's get back to the office for a lowdown. Here we go. No, first I'm gonna go to Aldi. I'm gonna get one of them protein yogurt things because I love them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, come with me, I'll show you. Oh, hello. No, it's alright. Every Aldi does these things. Come on, I'll show you. There we go, look, as soon as you walk in, they're down here. Less than £1. Look, you even get to save 4p, 95p. I'm on a health kick at the moment, so that's what I'm going to get. There we go. Got myself a little bit of healthy shopping as well. Pasta, tuna, protein pouches. Like I said, I'm on a bit of a health kick. Usually I'd go to like McDonald's after stocking up for the shop, but I'm too fat now. Like. Like, it's day one of be less fat. Not that there's anything wrong with being fat, I just don't want to be. So I'll be I mean, you can look at the face, look at the chubby face. Hopefully you'll see over the coming weeks slimming down, but yeah, I've allowed myself to get too big and too out of shape than what is healthy. So that's an aside. I'll be doing bits and pieces on that, probably on my Instagram and on my personal channels, not so much on Backstitch, but we'll see. I'll reference it. It won't be like the main driving thing, like I'm selling things, but I'm also desperate for attention because I'm losing weight as well. Please give me likes. It's not like that. I just used to be in really good shape. Now I'm not. And you know, I'm older now, and life is different. Time is less readily available. So anyway, I'm gonna eat me fajita wraps, go home, crack on with a day's work. Oh, you'll see this next bit. I mean, you don't have to drive home with me because that's the boring part, but when I get home and go through all the stuff that I've got with the fun noises and the, oh, what will that sell for? That's the fun bit. Let's go and do that now. Great. So as you can see, we are back in the Fortress of Solitude. When I left to go to Kent just before this weekend, I got all this stuff out, all these old DVDs, box sets, return orders as well. We'll go over that in a second. I was re-uploading all that stuff to eBay Vinted. But I've gone out and I bought even more stuff, so let's go through it. Oh, but before we do, check this out. So for content where I'm going out and about and sourcing things, I don't like the idea of having something in my hand like a camera. So I bought this backpack, which has got like a stalk on it, like that, on which you can put a GoPro. So the plan is, moving forward, when I go off to charity shops or car boot sales or whatever, I've got this little backpack, and over my shoulder will be a camera giving you an over-the-shoulder view of what I get up to. And hopefully you get to see the sourcing process, because there's a lot of stuff, obviously, you know what I pick up because I show you, but what you don't know is the stuff I see, just kind of weigh up, is it worth getting, is it not, and leave it behind. And I'll talk you through those thought processes on those little sourcing days out that I go on. Well, that's good. I actually picked this up on Vinted for £36, which is great because brand new, these Wasp backpacks cost about £120. So that, again, is a fantastic bargain. And I can keep all of my camera stuff in there as well. So just wanted to show you that. I'm also going to wear it when I cycle to and from work as well, to film those, because my goodness, there are some awful drivers on the road. Over the past however long I've been cycling to work, I've not been recording every journey, but I record enough of them, and I've had to report like 2 drivers for close passing and 1 for just being an arse. I don't know if I can share the video here, probably not, because it went off to the police and they were like, yeah, we're going to like tell him off for being a bad driver, give him a prosecution and whatnot. But be good for capturing that stuff as well, and then uploading it to just shame people for being crap drivers. Don't do it, there's no need. Right, what are we doing here? Let's go over some of this stuff. So I'm not going to hold it up, you'll just have to take my word that this is what's on the table. Box sets. This hose, I'm pretty sure I pick up for about £5 at a charity shop. Anyway, I sold it for £11 on Vinted. I sent it away. The guy never picked it up from his in-post locker, and it's ended up coming back, so that needs to be relisted. What else do I have here? This is a Garmin heart rate monitor chest thing. What did I buy that for? That was £6, and I'll resell it for about 20. There is in this box a little mini label maker machine. Trust me, that's what there is. It costs £4. Again, sell for about 20. And this is an OBD2. If your car's ever broken or poorly or whatever, you stick this in it and it goes, So you stick this in it and it tells you what's up. I'm not sure about this model, so I will just have to do a little bit of research, but I've been selling Bluetooth OBD2s for about £20 to £25. So this one's a plug-in one, maybe 10 to 15. Can't remember the cost on that. It's probably £4, something like that. The rest of the stuff I'm pretty sure you know about, so let's go over the stuff that I picked up today and over the weekend. Let's start with the stuff in Kent over the weekend. So visiting Danny's family. Her cousin Emma had a birthday party while we were there. Happy birthday, Emma. She's 30, but she's one of those bastards that doesn't age, so she looks like she's still 21. Good for you. Good skincare regime, that's what that is. Speaking of skincare, kin care as well. Look after your kin. I was in Tesco and they had these on clearance. They are wild natural refillable deodorants. £6.50, but to sell online you can still get a full price, which is around £13. A couple of quid postage. There are, I think, 9 of these. So £6.50 times 9, and about minimum £5 profit on each one, which is alright. I will list them for their full price of £13. As you can see, let's just get them out the bag, load them up there, because I will have to, oh no, one of the things fell out. There we go, get back in there. They're wild, I tell you, wild. Envelopes, if you're posting things, it's always a good idea to have envelopes. Again, these were reduced, they were 33-ish. I'll say 40% off at 66 pence for 25, so 50 envelopes. That's they're not going to be resold, but this is, it's one of those costs of doing business. You can't ignore that. Right, managed to pick up some cracking vintage deals whilst I was down there in Kent. I went to a place called Sid's Emporium, and I cannot remember the location of it. Where was it? Tenenbaum. No. Tenterton. Tendington. Tennyton. Oh, I don't know. There's a place called Sid's Emporium, and there was a charity shop that specialised in vintage clothes as well. I think that was like a... you'll have to look it up. Do you know what I'll do? Because obviously here I am. I'll put some information down here, and if you want to look it up, you can do. But a brand new pair of Levi 541s with the athletic taper. 36-inch waist with a short leg. 15 quid, brand new Levi's, 15 quid. And the retail price on these is easily 80. I went to the Levi's store in Liverpool and they had their jeans up for like 120, 140. So, yeah, cost 15, list at about 40 to 50. Brand new they are. Right, I have to see if I can memorise these ones because their prices were on the coat hangers and they've long since gone. But this is a Adidas Penguin ice hockey hoodie, good size. I paid a £5 for it, with it being Adidas, with it being specialist ice hockey stuff, and with it being vintage. Probably looking at selling that on for about 20 to 25. The vintage premium there. Again, what a cracking deal this was. Brand new with tags Ralph Lauren burgundy trousers. I paid £8. £8 for Ralph Lauren trousers. Brand new, tagged up Ralph Lauren trousers at that. 34-inch waist. We'll have to do a little bit of research, but for the £8 paid, I'm going to probably list these for about £30 to £40. Someone's getting a bargain either way. This is my first kind of foray into selling camo gear, but I have seen other resellers say if you see camo gear, pick it up because it sells really well. Not sure if this... Oh, okay, so this one, I don't even know if this will sell, but it's got the Royal Marine Commando things on the sleeve. Obviously, I can't authenticate or verify this, but it looks, you know, what would that look? If I was a Royal Marine Commando, I'd be a bit on the big side, because they go off jogging all the time, don't they? But I tell you what, got a little zip going on here, look. Dead sound that, yeah, I'm in the Royal Marine Commandos. You can't see me though, because obviously, but yeah, that's alright, that. Smells like incense. Anyway, what did I pay for this? I think I probably paid a £5 for that one as well. I'd need to do a little bit of research, but with the Commando stuff on there, that's got to be worth a little bit, hasn't it? It's a mystery what this will be listed for and indeed sold for, so I'll just tell you I paid, what did I say, a £5? It was either 5 or 8, I think it was 5, and I'll say I'll list that for 20, see what happens. Here's another cracker, to be honest. This is a Burberry gilet, size large. What geezer? Bit of Burberry. You can't. Nope, I don't think I can say that, but I did. Anyway, yeah, Burberry gilet, size large, which means it won't. Will it go over my belly? Oh, the zip was a little bit stubborn there. Let's try it again properly. Oh no, zip was fine. It was just me being an idiot. Look at the fine figure of a man that's wearing this. Anyway, point being, let's get back to what the purpose of this video is about. 12 quid I spent on this gilet. Now Burberry obviously is a very desirable brand, and the quality of this is very, very good. So, again, research will need to be done on how to price that one for resale, but for 12 quid and it being Burberry, I'm thinking probably 30 off that one, which is alright. Sticking, I think, with... Oh no, this isn't. This is Snoopy stripy football themed Levi X Peanuts crossover in size large. Now this is a generously sized large because I reckon that'll fit me, and I am big. But yeah, no, I think this one was again about a £5. The most expensive thing out this bag was the Burberry gilet. This one I think has got some character to it. It's definitely vintage because it's very well worn. So quality not the best, but still I think good enough to make a profit on, whether it was £5 or £8. Even if it sits there for a while, it's gonna sell eventually. And then staying with the Snoopy theme, look at this. Isn't this is fantastic. This is it, what is the brand again? Zara. A medium Zara Peanuts top. I picked this up again for I think a £5. The quality is great, the condition is great. The I don't think it's quite vintage, but even if I list those two as like a little bundle, or they'll both be sponsored listings on eBay, so if you see one, you'll see another on my store. And then people hopefully searching for Peanuts related clothing or Snoopy related clothing, whatever you want to say, you'll see those. So I think I spent £42 in the Sid's Emporium. Again, details of Sid's Emporium is along the bottom here. And £15 in the other vintage shop. So I think that should all add up to around that up here with the numbers. I don't know, but that was Kent. Now, as you'll have seen earlier in this video, I took you to Warrington this morning and I spent almost £300 on stuff. What stuff? I will show you. Some of it actually was for the house, some of it was for the garden, or some of it was edible, consumable stuff, cleaning supplies, things like that. So that is down away. So obviously that won't be counted towards the business numbers, but overall I think I spent £280 at the trade outlet. So let's see how the numbers add up from here, and we'll whiz through this because we will. I've actually, because I've got to list these in order to sell them and make money. I can't just say, oh, here it is, do you want to buy it? No, I've got to go through the process of listing it, which is quite tedious. Alright, we'll start off with these bungee packs. I've got a few of these. They were £2.17 plus VAT, so we'll call it like £2.50. 60, whatever. The £2.50 for the purpose of math, it'll be £2.50. But there are 10 various lengths of bungee and hooks and all that sort of stuff. And how many have I got of these? 1, 3, 5. There's definitely more. 7, 8, 9. So 9 of those. Potentially, I'm gonna keep one for myself, just because the tarp on the chicken's run flaps about in the wind, and I'm going to use these to kind of not anchor it down but cross over to stop it lifting in the wind and just keep it a bit tighter to the frame. That might take one of these, it might take 2 of them, but the rest I will sell for about, well, they say £13, but if I sell them for £13 I'll have free postage on them. Oh, I put this up here, but this is definitely for me. So these are Physics pull-up assistance bands. So when you are doing pull-ups at the gym, these are what you kind of step on to help, gravity do its thing, or not. But £3.45, call it £4. To sell these on, you'd be looking at 15 to 20. But I'm not going to sell these on. As I said, these are for me, little stretchy bands to help me get stronger. Speaking of getting strong or working out, there's a foam roller deep tissue massager with a gym bag. Let's open this up because I'm actually not entirely sure what's in them. I've bought this just on what the label said. The foam rollers, the last of them sold out yesterday. I think I picked those up for around £3 and they were selling for 10. These were £3.33 plus VAT, and the suggested retail price is £20. Oh, I know what they are. Yeah, They are painful. Let me show you a little bit up close and personal this box. Because she may look like she's having a great time, but let me tell you, on the flip side, look at that torture device. It really does knead out the lactic acid from the muscles. I'm going to get this out of the box because I'm keeping this. Let's pop it open. There we go, look at that. So you use the tension that's in it to pop it around and drive it up and down. And it is like getting a deep tissue massage. It's not pleasant, but it does the job. Ooh, gonna bruise. There we go, that's me massaging myself. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Well, that's what it feels like inseminating a cow. It's like that, inseminating a robot cow. But I tell you what, that's all right, that. Because, you know, it's, as you can see, it's sticking on the arm itself. But roll that up and down, get a good massage out of that. Good that. And even though it's a picture of a woman on the front, you don't have to be a woman to use it. Keeping that one, but I have bought 2 more. As I said, they were £3.33 plus VAT, and I'll resell them. They won't be full price. I'll probably do 12 to 15 on that, making about 10 a profit per thing, if I can. Just pop that over there. Don't need that no more. What else have we got? Let's have a look. That's also for me as well. Now, I'm not quite in the physical shape to do this yet, but I do like to do a bit of personal hair removal. And this is one of those buffer pads that are meant to buff away your hairs. God, look at that. Oh my word, that feels weird. So it's a crystal hair eraser. Cost me £1. It looks like this on the inside. Now, I don't know if it's meant to be for like little hairs. But it does nothing right there. Do you have to rub it like that? It's not coming off. Well, something's happened, because look at, focus, go on, camera. Yeah, you can see, like, what is that? What's it just taken off me? Is that skin? Is that fluff? What is that? What am I made out of? I just discovered I'm a teddy bear. What? I'm made up of fluff. Is that skin? I don't know what's happening. Don't know. But anyway, it's meant to, like, buff away your little leg hairs. Oh, it's definitely, like, pulling skin off. Well, apparently it exfoliates you as well. Did it come with instructions? Did I throw them away? Oh, they're on the floor there. Do you know what? It's not important. Oh, actually, that back of my hand feels well smooth now. Anywho, there's a lot of German writing on this. Oh, you have to... Okay, what's this? Clean the surface of the crystal hair eraser before use. Okay, well, it was clean before I rubbed my hand there. Take a shower to keep your skin clean. Skin can be dry or damp. Good. Rub the desired area in circular motions to remove the hairs in less than 5 minutes with moderate pressure, and then moisturize afterwards. If you have sensitive skin, try it on your arms or legs first before using it on other delicate parts. What delicate parts could that possibly mean? Okay, well, there's not really many instructions apart from, like, rub it on yourself for 5 minutes and your hairs will fall out. Anyway, that's that. That was £1. I don't think I'm going to use it. I won't use these either, but these are armbands for little babies. 67p each. Resale price £3.99. I bought a few of these. Shall I tell you how many? Loads. Well, I guess they're all in this other one. I think it was 10. I bought, do you know what, I'm not going to count them out, but I bought 10 of these, spent £6.70 plus VAT, and they will resell for £4 each. These are also for the house. They're static dusters. Each packet comes with 5 duster things and a prong to put them on. 27p each to make the house less dusty because of all, like, the dead skin that's floating around from me rubbing it off. Rubbing the dead skin off. I bought 5 of those. Let's put that in the house basket over there. Here, you'll love this. Stick-on bras. Again, 67p. They resell for £4. And if you're wearing a strapless top, but you want your boobs to still kind of be up there, showing everyone that you've got boobs, £4. And postage on these, because they're thin, will be super cheap. It might even be as low as 85p. I bought all that I could carry out of the shop of those. There's some more armbands. How many? I hear you cry. Well, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 stick-on bras. There might be more in there. as well. More armbands. Yeah, you'll love this. Sticking with the theme of hair removal, these are Meridian, the Trimmer Plus. They are for removing your body hair. I did do a few comps on eBay to see how much they went for, and they sell for around £30 to £35 brand new. The original Amazon price for these is £82, which is a bit much. The Amazon price I saw them for was £62. But the price on these was £15 plus VAT, so I bought 5 of them. And even if they do sell for £35, once you take off VAT and fees, it's about £12 to £14 profit per unit sold, which is, I mean, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Gotta get that profit. Don't worry about that, that was meant to happen. Oh, there we go. There's number 5. The Trimmer Plus electric body, and then they crossed out pubic hair trimmer, but it definitely does trim pubic hairs. I don't know if they crossed it out at the shop because they don't want people going, no, it's not for your pubes. We don't sell things that shave your pubes. It's okay, guys. People have pubes and people want to shave them off sometimes. It's the 21st century. Let's allow people to do what they want. Peppermint essential oil gift packs. I saw a lavender essential oil gift pack as a comp on eBay that went for £10 to £12. The original price, the suggested Amazon price is £22.80. I paid £3.80 plus VAT, and I got a fair few of these. If they don't sell quickly, I will just use these myself because I love the smell of peppermint. So here we go. We got, and also the smell of peppermint keeps pests like rats away from your garden. So even if it's not for around the house, it can be for around the garden. 7 of those at £3.80 plus VAT. Speaking of the garden, £1.50. Have a little fork outside. That's for me. I've also got some things coming from Teemu, so from China, to go around some of the trees that we've got, just to stop grass growing around it. And these pegs hold them down as a good look, just lucky find. 55p, but these will keep them nailed down into the floor. What we got here? Oh yeah, these are just for Alara really, and me. It's a Haribo box of Happy. There are 4 of them, I want to say, scattered about, 33p each, and it's just a little box of jellies. I won't be selling them. They are something else that I won't be selling that are just for us. These little unicorn eggs, again 50p, and what we've got up here, all our stock and whatnot up on the shelves. Alara knows that this is a shop now. Alara knows that Daddy sells toys and stuff, so she saves her pennies and she'll come up and she will, this is the cutest thing, she'll buy the toys with her. I'll show you over here. Look at this. This morning she gave me her pennies, 6p. Well, you'll just have to take my word for it, but 6p, and she took away a cuddly meerkat toy. No refunds. So yeah, I've got these eggs that you put into water and then out will pop a unicorn. Kids love that sort of thing apparently. Seeds to go with the gardening theme. These are, do you know what? I don't even know, but I just picked them up. Aubergines. 250 aubergine seeds. Didn't look, should have looked. I thought I was just getting seeds to kind of beautify the garden. Apparently I'm growing vegetables now because that's an aubergine seeds. Oh, again, this is just for me. It's a LED rechargeable flashlight, or a torch as we call them in the UK, because that's what they are. 90,000 lumens, and I was like, that's a lot of lumens. The condition, it says, is new, and the original price should be £30. Jesus Christ, it's massive. Good Lord, look at that. How'd you turn it on? Did you just ask it nicely? Is it that? Is it behind a cover? Oh, so there's 3 things. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, twist it, tighten it. Oh, I don't know what's happening. There's no instructions. Oh, wait there, that's gone off, because why? Do you hold it? There's a thing for safety. I'm scared. Have I bought a dud? Have I bought a dud? I'll have to look into how this works, but I assume maybe it just needs a charge or whatever, I don't know. I'll figure this out. But again, this isn't to resell, this is just for me. Seems alright. Oh, this is just slowing the video down, so I should probably skip it, but I'll figure out how to turn it on. Oh, whoa! Epilepsy warning! Okay, sorry if you've got epilepsy. But yeah, wow, okay. So that must, by twisting it round, does it focus a lens or something? Make it, oh, here we go. Make it wider, make it narrower. Oh, Lord. Well, that's a bright light. What's that bit then for? What's this? Oh, God knows. Do you know what? It works. It was just me being an idiot, not knowing where exactly to press the button. But there we go. That's a very bright torch. Good. It's massive as well, isn't it? Imagine someone comes up to you and goes, "You've got a torch?" Yeah. Look at it. It's huge. Right. There's that. Right. Keep the boxes, because packaging, reduce, reuse, recycle. That's what the aim of the game is. That's a big driving ethos behind Backstitch, is recovering things that other people will have just otherwise discarded, reducing our waste by recycling where we can, and that includes using these boxes and these packages as packages to send out to people who buy things. All right, thus endeth the sermon. Let's get back to the video. You'll love this next bit. This says it's a cake topper. I don't think this is going on top of any cakes anytime soon. It's an anime figurine, and I think people, I think they're characters from shows that are a bit explicit. Like, I don't know, it's a guess, but I saw these and I know for a fact that men are disgusting, and they will purchase these because they've got like boobies, and you can see it under the knickers and stuff. So there's 3 of those, £2.50 each. It says the original price is 15, so I'll probably send them on for about 10 to 12. Three in this style of the little pink dress. 1, 2, and 3. See, triplets, all the same. And then 1, that's, what's she doing? £2.20. It says it's a Slayer figure, a Slayer ornament, and she's kind of, what's she doing? She breathing out of a bamboo thing or something? I don't know. But there she is, sat down on a bum. Original price 13 quid. I paid £2.20. Again, I'll list it for 10 to 12. See how it goes. But it's one of those things where eventually it'll go. Things like that are bought on the internet rather than in person, because people that buy those sort of things prefer the discreet kind of method in which it's delivered to their home. And then there's no like awkward transaction of, what, you want to buy this, you weirdo. And the thing is, I don't think people that buy those things, I don't think anyone that buys anything is a weirdo. It's okay to like what you like. It's okay to like weird things, or things that people consider are weird. Just because people think something's weird doesn't mean they are. You know, don't go off on a tangent. And let's just talk about what else we've got in here. More Haribos. What's this? Oh, clothes pegs. Oh yeah, it's threatening, like it's about to be nice weather. So I've got clothes pegs to hang our washing out outside. You've seen these blackhead videos where they like squeeze the face with these weird tools. It's one of those weird tool sets where you can like pop your zits and stuff. It's just for me. I haven't really got many spots, but you can always like squeeze out your pores, can't you? A SumUp Solo smart terminal. Now I do have a SumUp account. I do actually, despite what I just said about selling things and not having a middleman, I do sell things. I do have like pop-up shops every so often, and I do use SumUp. I have a SumUp account. So there's a smart card terminal here. I don't know if I've got mine knocking about. I think it's in there, but it's like the upgraded terminal for your SumUp. Cost £11.61 to buy in the store. Brand new, they cost $99.99. So I might just keep that for myself and sell on the original one that I've got, or on the balance of, do I use it enough? Will I get enough out of it? I might just sell that on, in which case I've paid £12 for something that cost 100. So we're looking at a middle ground to sell on at maybe 50 to 60. So let's include that in the numbers and see how it goes. Right, we're really close to the end. There's another packet of unicorns there, unicorn eggs. Some more packets of seeds. Let's see what I've bought, because lavender you can sow now. It gives you a little thing to say you can put that out now. It's good, that. So pop that out pop the lavender out. What did that cost? It's like 50p or whatever. And then what's this one? Carubi de Mosan. 200 seeds. Oh my word, there's instructions with this. It looks like a vegetable. Oh, peas. Make a drill about 12 to 15 centimeters wide and 4 to 5 centimeters deep. Sow seeds 5 centimeters apart through the drill. Water and then fill in. Support as seedlings appear. Net will grow up to 2 meters tall. Net as will grow up to 2 meters tall. Regular watering is essential once the plants are in flower and pod, as well as sowing direct. Sow in old guttering in the greenhouse for hardening off and planting. I don't know what it is. Germinates at 5 to 25 degrees Celsius. So I might get a planter for these if I'm making like peas. I'm back to being a farmer. These are cool packs. I think there's 3 of them in each one. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a triple pack. It's either hot or cold gel. So you put it in the microwave to make it hot, put it in the freezer to make it cold, and then apply it to injuries, or you can freeze them and pop them in a cool box, and then it just acts as a little ice block in there. Do what you want with those. So a triple pack cost me £2.87. Resell for about a tenner plus postage. And I believe that's pretty much it. That's the end of the haul. 2 empty bags, 1 bag to go back downstairs, full of all our personal stuff. So there we go. Here's some totals at the top of your screen. What was paid and what I'll resell for. Hopefully some good numbers there. And yeah, there we go. I will get back to posting more regular videos, and I apologize. As I said earlier, I did get contacted by one of my more hardcore subscribers, so again, sorry about not uploading the content, Matt, and I will see you at football tonight, because I play football with Matt, who is my brother. So there we go. To Matt and to everyone else that watches these, thanks very much, and see you on the next video, and thank you for liking and subscribing and all that sort of stuff.